guys. Today is Tuesday, and yes, I'm still in a robe. I am dressed. I just put a robe on over because it was chilly this morning when we woke up. I got like a warning, I think it was yesterday, that we're gonna have some early frost, which seems kind of early. I think we were supposed to have our first frost around Halloween, but it's coming early. So it was cold when we woke up this morning. I've been running the heaters yesterday and today, which is kind of nice. It makes it feel all cozy in here. I have my cup of coffee and my robe on. But we have had a super, super slow start to the day. Yesterday, in the video, you saw that Oakley wasn't feeling very good. Now Barrett is not feeling very good, which is fine. I'm a firm believer that our bodies are meant to get sick every once in a while, and it's good for your immune system to get sick and fight that off. We haven't done much, except I did make some elderberry syrup for the kids, and they've been getting that 2 times a day, once in the morning and once at night. But yeah, other than that, we've just been making sure, that they wash their hands and that they're resting a lot. It's not that bad of a cold. Oakley, they just have like runny noses and a little bit of a sore throat, but like no fever or coughing. So they're laying down right now because they were getting tired. We only made it about halfway through school, and I could just tell that they were both really, really exhausted. So they're laying down. We'll finish school once they wake up. We don't have much left. I think Oakley has math, history, and reading left. I think she did everything else. So yeah, I don't have much planned for the day just because the kids aren't feeling good. I want to get some cleaning done. I caught up on laundry yesterday, which was really nice, but now I want to go through the kitchen cupboards and kind of clean everything out. But first, I'm going to drink this cup of coffee, and I need to call my grandma. I told her I would call her today. And then as far as the rest of the day, I do want to make a really good dinner. I'm thinking for dinner what would be best since they're sick is I'm going to make some chicken and dumpling soup, which Barrett has been asking for. I'm going to use some of our homegrown chicken, and then I actually have some bone broth that I made and canned when did I do that? I think in May I did that. And so I think that would be really good for them since they're sick. So I think I'm going to make some really good soup later. And then we're just going to kind of hang out and relax and play games and read books and just rest. It's like the perfect gloomy day to go out for a walk, but I don't really want to take the kids outside. So yeah, that's kind of what we're up to right now. I will check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, it is only 2:30, but I'm going to get dinner started. One, because this chicken is still frozen, and two, I want it to have enough time to really break down this chicken so it's falling off the bone. So I have my chicken. I labeled this thighs, but it's really drumsticks, but that's completely fine. I like to add some, like a pepper to mine, either jalapeno, or I'm going to add a serrano to this one, just give it a little bit of heat. I have a bay leaf, carrots, celery, onion, garlic. This is the chicken bone broth that I made and canned on, let's see here, sometime in May. And then just some seasonings: basil, thyme, parsley, oregano, salt, and pepper. And then once everything's done cooking, before I make the dumplings, then I will add in the coconut milk to make it creamy. So it's pretty much just a regular chicken noodle soup, except I'm going to add cream and dumplings instead of noodles. All right, so I have everything here in my Dutch oven on the stovetop. I'm just gonna keep it like medium-low heat and put the lid on, and then just let it cook for the next couple hours. Okay, next one, are you gonna round this up or round it down? 85.
Round it up to 90.
Good job. All right, guys, it's 5 o'clock, and I just took the chicken out of the soup. It's been cooking for like 2 hours on low. As you can see, it's just like falling apart. So I'm going to pick all this meat off and add it back into the soup. All right, so I added the chicken, I don't know if you can see that chicken back into the soup, and I'm just gonna add this can of coconut milk to make it creamy. Just stir that around. So I'm just gonna let this warm up, and while it's doing that, I'm gonna put together the dumplings. All right, so really quickly, I'm gonna put together my dumplings. This is the recipe that I use. I found this a couple years ago online somewhere. I'm not exactly sure, but I made the note that I need to double this recipe to be enough for our family. So it's super simple. It's flour, baking powder, white sugar, salt, butter, milk, and pepper. So I'm gonna put that together real quickly. All right, so since I'm doubling mine, I'm gonna add 2 cups of flour. I need, let's see here, make sure I get this right since I'm doubling it. 4 teaspoons baking powder. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of white sugar. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna add a little bit of freshly ground black pepper. Why isn't this working? There we go. And then last, I'm gonna add 1 cup of milk. I'm using cashew milk. All right, then we're gonna mix this together. All right, I just turned this up so that it will come to a boiling so I can boil my dumplings. All I do is get a little bit about like that size and just plop it in. Super easy. So I'm just gonna do that really quick, and then we're gonna put the lid on and let it boil for 15 minutes. All right, so it's been 15 minutes and the dumplings are done. I always forget that these dumplings become huge, and I should probably like half the size, but they're done. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna get the kids a bowl cooling down. All right, guys, it's currently only 6 o'clock right now, but I feel like it has been a super long day. The kids are tired. Normally we don't eat until 6:30, but they're already done with dinner. So I think for the rest of the evening, we're just gonna kind of relax, hang out, play some games, maybe watch a movie, and wait for Michael to get home. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for tagging along, and we'll see you on the next one.
Sorry.
Okay, you're next.